So hey guys,
Spread your wings. Nothing is impossible. Believe if I can do it, you can spread your wings.
welcome back to another video. I look a little rough right now. I just came out the shower. That's beside the point. I'm giving y'all some natural beauty. Don't mind my background and stuff. I'm renovating my room. You guys are gonna see the next video of me actually talking about my room. I'm building a new Billy bookshelf over here, so that things are all over the place. I'm back home. So anyways, as you guys can see by the title, today I honestly don't want to make this video super long. I just want to get to the point. So I'm going to be talking about my experience coming into Canada, back from Jamaica. For some of you who have been keeping up and following my YouTube channel from before and are subscribed and know everything with me and whatever, you know, why I was in Jamaica so long, you would know. But for those of you who don't know, I'm just gonna brief you guys quickly before I get into the actual what I'm making this video about. So I flew to Jamaica December 30th and I was supposed to stay until January 30th. So pretty much a month and like 3 days, or a month and 2 days, something like that. So basically I always go to Jamaica for about a month, no longer than that. This time COVID had different plans for me, obviously. Also, our prime minister, I live in Toronto, Canada, so our prime minister also was just like, you know what? But before, I have to put a disclaimer out there. This video, I'm not making it for the sake of encouraging people to fly during COVID, encouraging people to bypass certain laws and restrictions and things like that. I'm not encouraging any of that in this video. I'm just explaining my situation, and you guys can decide based off of my situation what you want to do, what you want to, you know, go forward with. But I'm not encouraging it. I'm just simply telling you guys my experience, because I know YouTube, they might take it out of content and think that I'm encouraging certain things, and then yeah, my video gets flagged, taken down, or something like that. So if you guys have personal questions to ask me and you really want my opinion, you guys can DM me on my Instagram. I'll leave it down below, just somewhere on the screen, and I'll answer any personal questions. But I won't personally advise anything on the video, because yeah, I don't want to be flagged or anything like that, especially due to COVID. A lot of videos get flagged with certain things you say about COVID. So personal things, I would ideally tell you my personal response, but just DM me on Instagram. Back to what I was saying. Justin Trudeau decided, you know, no flights are gonna fly to the Caribbean, to Mexico, until April 30th. So imagine now, January 30th is when I was supposed to fly back. So I'm stuck from January, February, March, April, the whole of April. So you can basically say February is when Justin Trudeau decided also he's going to put in place that anybody coming back will have to pay a fine of, not a fine, we'll have to pay for a hotel quarantine of about $1,700. At the time when I was in Jamaica, it was about $1,700. I remember my mom calling me and telling me, did you hear, you have to pay like $1,700 for a hotel, 3 nights. And if basically you have to take a test when you land, and then if you're negative, after the 3 days you get to go home. If you're positive, you go to a facility to quarantine and continue until you're negative and your 14 days are up. And all of that was out of your own pocket. So that was February that I heard this. And then fast forward now, February, March, April, May, June, July, June, or April 30th, they finally said, you know, it's going to lift. So I'm thinking, okay, well, after April 30th, I'm going to try to book my ticket. So April 30th came now, and I messaged Air Canada, and Air Canada said, no, we're not flying yet. It was opened. Like, the airlines were open, but Air Canada, which was the airline I flew, wasn't opening yet. So I was stuck. They didn't want to give me a refund. So that was another option I had. I could have took my money and gone with another airline, but they didn't want to give me a refund. So that's another reason why I was still stuck there after April 30th, because my airline was like, the hell with you, you're going to stay with us until we're ready to go. And my ticket, keep in mind, at the time when I bought it, was about $720. So I'm not about to let $720 just blow by like that. I don't care if I'm rich. I don't care if I have money, I'm wealthy, I have a good job. I'm still not going to let $720 just go like that to an airline. So I was like, okay, well, here, COVID restrictions are still heavy. Things are still going on where we're on lockdown. So I don't mind it. I wasn't in a rush to come home. That's why I really didn't care. Had it been maybe, I have to come back to work, I have to do things, I have to this, that, then I would have probably been like, okay, I might have to take different precautions to get back home. But that wasn't the case with me. So, plus I was with Bay, so I was okay. So I stuck with it. I was like, whatever, I'm just going to wait until they give me my flight to come home. Then finally, we're fast forwarding now. So I got my flight to come home June 2nd, and I had to get a COVID test 72 hours prior to my flight. So I did my COVID test. It came out negative. I went to the airport. Everything was fine at the airport. In Jamaica, the airport in Jamaica doesn't ask you about if you have a hotel booked. Nothing. They don't ask about that. All they want to see is your negative test result. I got my negative test result, showed them. I screenshotted it from my email. I showed them. And then boarded the flight, because a lot of people were confused whether and I'm speaking on people who asked me questions, people who actually talked to me and asked me, hey, what happened with this and this. So I'm answering questions as I'm going, basically off of my story. So in Jamaica, they don't ask if you booked a hotel. So I would say you don't have to book a hotel, because they don't ask about it at the airport. They don't care about that, because it's not their concern. The only people asking is when you land in Canada, they want to know. But in Jamaica, it has nothing to do with them. They just want to see your negative test result, and that's about it. So once I landed in Canada now, I get off the plane, go through immigration. Immigration is the same questions they ask you. How long have you been out of the country? What did you go out of the country for? And the person I was with, I don't know if all of them are asking the same thing, but the person I had to deal with in immigration, the officer, the lady asked me, did you get a chance? She didn't even say, did you? She said, did you get a chance to book a hotel? And I said, no. And she said, okay, I'm guessing she marked on my paper that I don't have a hotel to go to. So I passed that part now. That part goes very quickly. Like, it's not like a whole rush. That part is the same way how you fly is the same way. Like, before COVID, it goes the same way. Nice and smoothly. You go to get your bags. That too, nice and smoothly. You go get your bags and everything like that. And just before you think you're about to, those final doors when you get your bag and you're about to show them the paper that maybe it's marked that you have to get your bag searched, or you're going outside, basically. So when I get to that door, I showed them, after I got my suitcases, I showed them that my paper, and they made me go left. So I had to go left. Some people were going right. So let me explain. People that are going left is people that don't have a hotel booked. People that are going right is people that have a hotel booked. So once I went left, it begins a lineup. But I was like one of the third person in line, so it wasn't a lineup for me. But when I was leaving, there was a lineup. So once I go left, basically they're sending you to a section where you're going to talk to public health. And with public health, you're supposed to book a hotel for 3 nights. So the lady came to me. She was very, very, very nice. She's not rude. She didn't come to, officers don't come to you. Police officers, airport officers, security, nobody like that comes to you. It's only the public health people that work there. They come to you and they just ask you, did you book? Oh, she said to me, do you know why you're here? I said, no, they just sent me to go left. I don't know why I'm here. And she said to me, oh, you're here because you got to book a hotel. And I said to her, I would rather go home. I don't plan on booking a hotel. And she said, no problem. I'm just going to need to get your information, your name, and just where you're staying for your quarantine. I pushed my cart because I still have my cart after I got my bags. She's just like, hey, move out of the line and then I'll get your info. So she took me over. All she got was my name, my address, how many people live in the house, do you have separate bathroom, things like that. Just information like that. Like, how are you going to keep quarantined away from your family, you know? So that's all she was asking. And then she asks you, finally, she says to you, do you understand by declining the hotel quarantine, it means you're going to get a fine? And you just basically have to say, yes, you understand that, because you can't get out the airport and be like, nobody told you that. Like, they literally told you that. So this is the part where I'm going to show you guys physically the ticket that I got. So let me just block off my name in case some of you guys could pause and zoom. But this is the ticket. The ticket, honestly, it's in gray, so it's very hard to see because it's one of those ones where they write it on a white paper and then they rip out the white paper and it just like prints under it. Some of you guys might understand what I'm saying, but this is the ticket. So the ticket is for $3,000. $3,000 ticket, fine. And it basically has your case number, your address, the person who wrote it up for you, and what the ticket is for, so Quarantine Act. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So they write this up for you, and once they write this up for you, they give it to you. They also give it to you with an orange paper. So this orange paper is basically, if you're gonna pay the green ticket, they give you this. It's like a check, so you write and send it to them. If you're gonna fight the ticket, they give you this and follow this instructions, which obviously that's the instructions I followed. So yeah, I'm gonna get into detail about the ticket, but I'm gonna continue just after how the process went. So after they gave me the ticket, they basically let you go. You can go, but you go over to another section where you're gonna do the COVID test. You can choose to do the COVID test or you can decline that, but that's another fine. So at the end of the day, I was just like, you know what? That part is not worth it. There's no point in me fighting. I might as well just, I really don't care. It's your preference. If you want to do the test, do it again. If you don't want to do it, so be it. But for myself, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to fight another fine. Let me just do the test, right? So I did the test, and then it takes like 2 seconds. You're in line. The line is not even long, literally like so short. And you get through it, and then from there they give you this kit, COVID kit, and they tell you on day 8 of your quarantine you have to do this test on your own. So basically you have to swab yourself at home. I'm not sure if they come pick it up, or they never said nothing like that. I'm guessing, because what's the point of doing it by yourself and then nobody's gonna come get it? So yeah, like, I really don't understand. I'm guessing somebody's bound to come check on it, get it, do something to do with it. I don't know, but I haven't even opened the kit, so I'm actually gonna open it with you guys so I can see what's inside. I have not, like I said, opened it. Let me get some scissors. Like, it's actually sealed. I never actually cared to open it because to me, I wasn't planning to do it, but so this is what it looks like. There's some liquid. What is the liquid? I don't even know what this is. My dad, luckily, nose. So this is the swab, the thing that they usually shove up your nose. So, and I'm guessing you put it in this when you're done. So I'm guessing actually you're supposed to, yeah, you're supposed to mail it to them because they have the whole mailing paper and everything. So I don't know, honestly, but that's what they give you to do on day 8. They physically tell you on day 8 is when you're supposed to do the test by yourself at home. So that's that. So yeah, as soon as you get, after you get your COVID test, that's the last thing. They just give you that and then tell you to go home and do it on day 8. And then finally you walk out the airport. Like, you just walk out the airport. Normally my mom and my sister were there waiting for me, and yeah, I just walked out. So as for the ticket now, for the ticket basically at the back of the ticket, and I'm speaking on day 3? Yeah, this is day 3 now. So I arrived on Tuesday, today is Friday, so I'm speaking on day 3. So I had already did my ticket, fighting my ticket yesterday. I already fought it on computer yesterday. So basically on the back there's 3 options. So the first option is to plead guilty. So if you plead guilty, you write them a check and you send the $3,000. And then option 2 is early resolution, meet with the prosecutor. So whatever that means. And then option 3 is to take it to trial. Like I said, I'm not pushing to encourage people. I'm just speaking off of my experience and my preferences and whatever the case may be. And if you guys have further questions, like I said, you guys can ask me on my Instagram, because YouTube might take this out of content. So I'm trying my best to keep it minimal. But I chose option 3 to take it to trial. Reason being is because I've already had a couple of people, a lot of people. If you guys do your research, you would know there's a certain person that first spoke about this. I'm not going to mention his name in the video, but option 3 is the best option, because when you choose to take it to trial, it's not a matter that is going to go to trial. It's going to get flinged out. So if you guys can understand that, without me getting into detail, you would get that option 3 is your best option to take it to trial. And you're going to get in the mail some papers that says, oh, you know, a court date and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But it's going to keep getting postponed to the point where it's going to get flinged out, because look how many people took it. Half of my flight took the ticket. So how many people are you really going to take the trial for this? How many people are you taking the trial? Y'all let me know. How many people are they really going to battle in trial for this? And then trials, usually trial is something serious. This is not serious. So, like I said, without me going into detail and trying to, you know, I don't want to get flagged, but I'm just trying my best to give you guys the hints. If you have personal questions, let me know in my Instagram. Also, so to fight the ticket, you basically go on www.mississauga.ca. That's what it says on the orange paper, and then you type up notice of intention to appear. So you type that up on the website, and then you fill out the form that they're gonna give you. I guess you like put it on Word, which is what I did. I was able to write on it through my computer, through my laptop. So you fill it out, and then you email it to court.admin@mississauga.ca, and then you also take a picture of your ticket and you attach it to the email, and we wait for a response and everything like that. So I've been waiting for a response, haven't got one yet, which I don't really mind, but yeah, so that is basically it. that is what's happening. That's what happened at the airport. That's how I was able to get back home. For those of you who are wondering, you know, like, she didn't get hotel quarantine. How did that happen? Well, this is what it is. You know, so like, there's so much I want to say, but I'm just limiting myself because, like I said, I don't want to get flagged. If you guys have questions and things like that, Instagram me. I will tell you guys what you want to know, but I'm just keeping the video on a minimal. You know, the topic is very, very touchy, so I can easily get flagged or my video can get taken down, so I'm not risking anything. But yeah, it is what it is. At the end of the day, everything was smooth, everything went fine. You know, there's not like officers bombarding you and forcing you and this and that the way you guys thought or maybe seen in certain videos, because some people, you know, they were acting out and that's the reason why they got what they got, and certain people were getting, you know, officers around them and things like that. But it's not like that. If you keep calm, collective, and you just tell them that, you know, you want to go home, that's what they're going to give you. Like, at the end of the day, they're not here to fight you. At the end of the day, they're just like, oh, well, here, take this ticket. But to me, I take it as, the way it seemed like was like, they really don't want to give you this ticket because, sorry, they really don't want to give you this ticket because they know that this ticket is not going nowhere, so they're failing. And how I know that they're failing is because yesterday they just boosted their price now. So instead of charging you $3,000, they're charging you $5,000 now. So they're trying to intimidate you more. They're trying to scare you guys more because they said, oh, $3,000 wasn't enough. None of the people on the Air Canada flight that came from Jamaica took it. So now we got to up our price so we can scare them. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to $10,000 because they're trying to make everybody scared, you know. So anyhow, if this video gets taken down, y'all will know why. But I got as much information out there for you guys as possible. Maybe eventually when, you know, my ticket gets flinged out, I get the email that, like, you know, your ticket's trash now. I will update you guys. But in the meantime, I'm just playing the waiting game. I already applied the stuff. And one thing I will say for you guys, honestly, like, don't come home and be like, I'm not even going to put this on the website. I'm not going to go on the website and try to apply my ticket and this and that. You have to do it. In order for it to be flinged out, you have to go take the steps and actually do it. Don't procrastinate. They give you 15 days. It says on the back of this, 15 days to, you know, fight your ticket. Don't wait. The next day, if you have access to a laptop, computer, something, do it as fast as possible. Don't wait. Don't wait, oh, until the 14th day, or I'm going to do it next week or whatever. Don't procrastinate. Just do it. Just do it. Honestly, just do it. Because if you wait and wait and wait and then you pass the 15 days, who knows what's going to happen? At the end of the day, it's not going to be about the ticket anymore. They're going to tell you that, oh, you breached this and I don't know. But don't wait. Honestly, like, I woke up the next morning and did it in my bed on my laptop. So just do it. I'm just playing the waiting game now. I don't have nothing to worry about. I don't have nothing to fill out. I'm literally just waiting for their response for my trial date. That's about it. I'm waiting for trial. I want to go to trial. So, you know. That's just that. And I would also suggest at the airport, don't deny the second COVID test. Like, honestly, this is already $3,000. Better yet, now that they raised it, $5,000. So then you're gonna deny the COVID test. The COVID test is like, I don't even know the price because I didn't deny it, but that's another separate fine. So there's no point in that. And plus, I'm not sure if you can even fight that one. This one you can fight because this is the hotel quarantine. Like, you don't have to go. It's not mandatory. They're just forcing it on you. But the test, I don't know if you can fight that one. So just go through it. Honestly, just do that part and get away with it. So that is everything. Honestly, like I said, I don't know if this video is gonna get taken down, flagged, or whatever if I said anything wrong. But at the end of the day, I try to get as much as much information for you guys as possible. So if you guys, like I said, have personal questions, anything you want to ask me, anything that, you know, like I said, I've been holding back to say certain things because I don't want to get flagged. So you guys can DM me on my Instagram. It will be right down below, and ask me whatever you need to ask me. I don't mind. I won't mind to answer. I won't mind to answer you guys' questions. Just ask me, and yeah, that's about it. So make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, share this video if you guys have friends out there who are also outside of the country worried about what's going to happen when they come back, or people that actually are trying to travel and they're not sure about what's going to happen when they come home. Share this video with them, let them know, you know, just share the video. Like I said, certain things can't be said, so just share the video. And yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like I said, I am gonna build up my new Billy bookshelves, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope I gave enough information for you guys. And yeah, that's about it. So peace out.